Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to, well, this is certainly the odd kind of, how do you describe this one, eh? An odd, well, I will say this. This is probably one of those mini games you've probably hardly ever heard of, and before I even get started, this is, I believe this is, hold on, yeah, over an hour long now, which is very, very long indeed. Oh dear. So, pretty much we'll fast forward this if we want to try and get this done in one video, and yes, so, alright, before we even go on, yeah, what is this game anyway, yeah, Mos Le'Harmless rum, eh? Well, it's basically, if you've ever noticed in the mini quest tab and that, not mini quest, mini game tab and that, you've noticed trouble brewing and that, essentially, this is unlocked after you do, I'm gonna muck up, it's not Horror from the Deep, that's with the Dagonoffs and that, but it's to do, you have to get this quest done in order to do Brain Death Island, and that, oh, I wish I could look it up now, but essentially it's locked behind a couple of quests involving the pirates and that, doing, I think it's some Pirates Rum, maybe? Not to be confused with the free-to-play one, and that, but yeah, essentially this game, it's all about trying to produce as much rum as possible, and the way you go about that is quite complicated. Like, it's not just, oh, you know, Castle Wars, you just grab the flag, pest control, you fend off the pests whilst destroying portals one at a time, and that, what else? There's also the, how would you even describe it? Yeah, the pretty much, oh, what's that? No, Nightmares on a mini game, really. It's just pretty much a nice way of training your stats and that, and you know, getting views on the side. That's pretty much about it. And what's a good one? You know, I was going to mention something with Berthaud, but I'll save it for another time if I ever get the chance of even doing that. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. So essentially, what trouble brewing is, and originally, you know what I actually think the best idea, because obviously you're probably wondering what the fuck I'm doing, but I'll explain it just momentarily. Essentially, I got introduced to this through Reddit, and describing the whole cosmetics, how hardly anybody's got those really valuable, not valuable, really rare flags in now, which require a lot of games to be played. Well, by a lot I mean just 60 if you do it right, but yeah, and it pretty much kick-started the whole interest in getting these cosmetics for folks and that, and this was back several months ago, so yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the lack of actual interaction, like grinding and that. People were just mostly sitting around. I was like, fuck. You'll see why I enjoy this later on. It wasn't for the reasons just, you know, shenanigans and all, not of the kind I was thinking of, but anywho, yes, so diverting from that history for a little bit, yes, essentially what I was doing there was, regardless, oh boy, I'm making a big case for myself here, eh? Yeah, essentially, this is the easiest method of trying to get the points. Now, you see up there, it's 100 of the bucket and that. You know, essentially what you do is you get 3 of those little pipes and that, 25 buckets, and then you fill up 25 buckets at a time, go up to that hopper, and then you fill it up, and it rapidly quick back and forth as you saw there. And then once that, you pretty much, you know, do it 3 more times, you get the 100 points, and then you can do that, if you're really quick, you can get it done in like 4 minutes. And that, and it's very much an easy way of, how to say it, pretty much just getting it done, I suppose, eh? Oh man, I don't know, this is the thing with this kind of game and that, it's essentially, you're meant to work as a team and that, do all these different complex tasks and that, and it's really meant to be competitive and that, surprisingly, and that, you know, like all these different things. It's other things I've never even tried with the video, like maintaining the boilers and that, getting these sort of, what they call bitter nut things and that, that's really fucking difficult, you know, extremely complicated, and what else? There was one other thing, but I forget. The second one is not very efficient and that, but essentially you get these splint bark things by wood cutting and that, and then you fletch that into some workable and that, and yeah, there's that. But there's also this unique thing called sabotaging. Yes, I decided to experiment with it, and oh, I loved it. Like, this normally isn't an issue because when you sabotage or try to encast words, either it doesn't really get in the way, or it's just quickly repaired now because people know how to do it. However, here it's fucking critical. Like, if you burn both the water thing, which is that's what people do. The farmer points to go for that, and you also burn the hopper. Let's just say it left a lot of people confused and also quite frustrated. That was being very sneaky and cunning. Yeah, I just totally, it's meant to be like that. You can't fucking use water on the, you know, pump it now. Of course it's, you know, despite the wiki saying it. So I was like, oh, it's a pity I didn't like. What you're seeing here doesn't show much of that, and I would love at some point in the future, whilst grinding, you know, water buckets of my own, you know, doing that and just fucking about. Even if it's, say, you know, spend the first 12-15 minutes having my fun, and then, you know, getting the last few minutes, you know, just basically having a laugh and that, you know, kind of like with pest control for the advanced video, and, you know, yes, say nay to gambling, indeed. But of a more egregious example, and that, you know, something also I'd quite like to point out on that is, yeah, I've sort of observed with the thing where these sort of points and that, because I know the buckets are exactly 1. The split bar seems to be somewhere between 1.3 1.5 and that, but it's not exactly 1% and that. And in the bowl water, that was the last one I did, getting the coloured water. That's 4 for each, but that's like really fucking slow. If you're super quick, you can get that 100 buckets, no problem. But to take 20, you know, blue waters, you know, coloured ones, or about 67 split bars, takes too long. But yeah, this second one's where I had quite a bit of fun because, yeah, they're saying, somebody get watered! And it's like, yeah, the guy is very much, he's fucking clueless. Oh, buckets don't work. And because, yeah, I think that was him going to get the water that way, and then he's like really confused because the hopper doesn't work either, because I just basically fucked with it. And then I'm like, I don't know how to get points. Oh, it's lovely that. I wish I stayed there longer, because that would have worked. If I just had torch shoot me and that. Yeah, that. Let's see. Ah, yeah. See, setting on fire. And before you know it. Yeah. Oh, it actually takes a bit of time, I've noticed. It was probably roughly a minute. But man. Oh, I just love fucking with people. I suppose that's the thing, noticing the first 2 runs I had that heavy armour and that, and certainly that was, yeah, that was most, how to say it, inconvenient when trying this. I mean, as I say, I don't really do trouble brewing that much at all, and yeah, that. Yeah, you know what's interesting, yeah, that chick there, she figured I was muted and that, you know, pretty much. Yeah, that was intrigue 1, and I just basically tried to pretend I wasn't reacting, just AFKing the last couple. Well, so yeah, Spectral Spirit Shield indeed at 56.6 mil. Arguably, I'm trying to think here, I think it's the top 3 items, but I'm not 100% sure. I think if it's not the most expensive, it's definitely, I would say, second, probably third if you include Rigger and that, which I remember paying almost 60 mil for at the times, went down to something like 53, which I don't know why it annoys me, but it does, and just the whole thing of, well, that's it now, kind of being decreased in a way, but, well. Yeah, oh man, you know, back to a little bit of history and that, yeah. You know, this is actually, if you can believe it, where I met that, now, how should I say it, disfavoured Redditor and that, yeah. Jagex, the actually half decent artist and that, if I do say so myself. But, oh man, she was something else, you know, just that whole business on Discord and her being a right bitch about it and that, you know, like, non-toxicity, eh? Well, who would have known, eh? Oh man, but I digress. So, I suppose I may as well take an advantage opportunity of this video and talks at least some news and that. Says, you know, I actually would have done little bits of books and that in between instead of this whole shenanigan business and that, but apparently you're not allowed anything, not even like pets or like nothing. If there's even one of it, if you like unequipped any of these items and then try going, they just won't let you in. You absolutely must have 20 full spaces for some reason. It's just, well, yeah, I guess that's something and that, but I digress. So, alright. Now, finally, let's get into some news and that here, yeah. So, this thing about the real world trading and that, yeah, that's been certainly some of the most intriguing one, yeah. The value, apparently, back in the days of 2015-16 and that, when I first started, it was approximately £1 for a million GP of real world trade GP, and then that slowly went down to 900k-ish, then 800k, I think, near the end of 2017 when I got permuted. And but now it's some, like, incredibly low, like, somewhere around 500k, like maybe even as low as 450k, you know, a pound. It's like, holy fuck. It's really that, you know, I don't know how it works. I would imagine it has something to do with how gold has less value these days, and that, so therefore, you would think that would work the reverse, and that there would be more of it. And like say it would be close to 2 mil per pound, but apparently that's not quite how it works. I don't know if it's to do with the mass farming items that have become cheaper over time due to mass inflation of gold, and that causes it to be less value. It's an intriguing one, that, I'll say that much. Yeah, no, but yeah, so that's certainly been an issue, and I suspect, I'll talk more about this later, but I suspect it might have something to do with a noticeable rise in not just the old school RuneScapes. Yes, surprisingly, I've always suspected botting of Zora. Yes, Zora. You know, you thought the advanced ones were doing like Skeletor Wyverns or Karasna. No. These fucking really advanced private script bots, yeah, they've been doing Zora. And I know there's a bunch of people who do gold farming, but I don't know. You'd think the simple solution would be to do Dream Dragons, like what a number of, was it Venezuelans have been reported doing in that, but yeah, apparently Zora is now the next big one, if that's to be believed, but Jagex says that the vast majority, like over 90%, are gold farmers, which is a bit hard to believe. I think the figure is a bit more in favour of the bots, but I would say there's a considerable portion of both of them and that, so that's certainly something to be intrigued by and that, but yes. Let's see, oh, nice one, this is actually to do Song of the Elves. Although, I suppose, there is something I would like to show off first, and get that all sorted out, and yes, just wait for this video to end, and we'll finally get to show it off. So, be fucking hold. Also, this camera's a bit zoomed out. Just there we go, that's close enough. Yep, I finally got the full Armada look, not including the helmet, but yeah, oh fuck. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the perfect fashion skate sort of thing that I've been looking for so fucking long, you know. Oh, god damn. It is certainly something. Also, take my chances here. No. Man. Honestly, doing this and that for... Nope. Also, no, that's not... let's see. My god. I got all of that. Been using my bloody Ignoreless and that for these folks and that, because fucking Venla's been maxed out, like, not even halfway into this 1 month membership, but I digress. So, essentially this is, oh for fuck's sake, it's fucking ball and that, but yeah, this is pretty much the perfect look here, as you can tell. Indeed, we have the Arceus hood, Nicholas Anguish, Armado chestplate, Zamarakin Hasta, the magic trim skill cape, Spectral Spirit Shield, Eternal boots, and a Armado chain skirt. you know the beautiful thing about this, right? Also, just as a sort of alternate, there is this, but I'm not sure. I mean, it certainly stands out quite a bit, but I personally prefer the bit more modest Zamorak and Hasta to give it a bit more of an edge. Also noticing, is it just me, or is this... It shrinks the head a little? I don't know. It looks like it shrinks the head and that, because I've compared it with the Magic Skill Keep hood. And I swear it's smaller than that, but... fuck it. So... Yeah, you want the proof? I'll give you fucking proof. Damn right I will. Indeed. Oh, Kriara is too fucking good. Look at that. 240 Armado chain skirt. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, I've actually compared it to like the Cowfoot Queen, because I remember I got my 4th Dragon Chain, something about 250-ish kills. This is 240, and I have 4 Kriara uniques. The only bad thing is that pretty much 2 of them were the Armado helms. And then I was just like, I was kind of raging because I thought I would pretty much go like 300 plus and not get a unique, then do another 150 kills before I eventually got the 4th unique, but no. Indeed. The only thing left is Armado Helt, and I'm fucking dreading it because I think now after, when I go back, he'll be pretty dry. Yes, that Kriara will be. God damn. This is a fucking sight to behold. What a fucking beauty. Oh boy. Let's see. Do we know fucking shite? Oh boy. Bloody hell. Anyway, I suppose as far as getting on to the news and that, since this will probably be the last video of the Bond and that, I've pretty much been back from, yeah, doing some Brute Black Dragons and that. Let's see. Yep, 30 mil and that, and I don't know if, yeah, I think I showed this off in that, yeah, the indeed Ancestral Robe top, so it's very likely by the end of this, I will have the Ancestral bottoms as well, which means, yep, my next Inferno run will be very interesting indeed. You know, I actually have some big plans coming up in the near future and that, considering a very particular special item that always ranks at the top of the Grand Exchange. Yes, the big one. The big one. The 10-figure sum item. I will admit, I don't know when I'll be doing this. I mean, definitely not this one, probably not the end of the next Bond either, but after some point, you know, I think it'd be quite fitting if I got this right as I hit 2000, and that's how I'll go all out. But, man. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, nice. Let me check if that's... Yep. Lol. Alright, there we are. So, I suppose I might as well just finish off with talking about, yeah, getting back to that Song of the Elves and that. This is a few weeks late and that I understand, but essentially, when Song of the Elves released, there was quite an unusual controversy. I mean, there's a laser one with Zulcano, but I'll get to that later on. But essentially, yeah, do you remember that girl with the name of Elena? And yes. Yeah, she who you talked to in that at the very start, what was it called, Biohazard or something? And that getting to Westside Downey. Yeah, you would think after this graphics series, because they mentioned something about the elves and that they were going to redo them, and they're not great, especially one particular bunch that's just, yeah, it kind of shits all over the Gower Brothers' original sort of vision for the whole complexity of the elf sort of conflict and Prifnidad is Safdad, I think. But yeah, what they changed with Elena with the new chat head was, oh fuck, it was bad. I mean, it's the fact that not only does it look completely different to literally every other Though there is one particular instance where when they were trying out an experimental new chart head with that balloon quest and that, the one you do in Trana, you know, that was weird, but yeah, she was weird in another different kind of bad way. It just didn't look right, and this they did pull to make a sort of merging the two, and we'll see where that goes, but it'll still look weird unless they do a widespread, like, and that's the baffling thing. Why just one human person when all the elves have been done, yeah? Even that one from the Zora, the ones from the Zora, now they've been pretty much done up. Yeah, no, so certainly I think it's going to be quite interesting seeing how that pans out, and I don't know if it's actually been updated yet. I mean, I won't fucking find out till I do something else, which is literally the last quest I'll be doing, and it will be fun doing the last trio, that is the grandmaster quests. Oh boy. Well, and yeah, that also gets me thinking there, just talking about, yeah, this slow shift to RuneScape 3 like graphics. You know, you've probably noticed a lot of the newer content from 2016 onwards and that they've been starting to shift more towards, you know, at first it was just more like, oh, it's probably like high HD but within the boundaries of the old school RuneScape aesthetics, because there's this whole interesting topic in regards to old school RuneScape largely staying true to the medieval sort of thing with some elements of fantasy, whereas RuneScape 3 has been going all out with fantasy. Similar to how in the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones it stayed true to George R.R. Martin's, you know, low fantasy kind of medieval setting, but in the last two it started to ramp that up more towards traditional fantasy, and I was like, yeah, a lot of people are put off by that. It's this kind of thing with what the artists are trying to focus on, start shifting the new content to a direction closer to that RuneScape 3, which has some people worried for the things, the bigger picture, the things outside of just mere graphics. You know, I mean, some of the things like the Abyssal Bludgeon and Dagger, I'm not really fussed by, though some people do get irritated by that. But this is the thing, it's like, when does it become obnoxious? You know, like you see those giant sort of pets that get in the way of the noises and that, and also the really just obnoxious cosmetics that just, it kind of takes you out of the game in a way when it just looks so stupid. One particular one that comes to mind is, yeah, that American Independence Day sort of uniform, and that was just, yeah, no, I started seeing that shit way back in 2011. I was never really keen on that, but I mean, at that point, RuneScape was starting to head on downhill, and that RuneScape 2, he shall be missed before Evolution or Combat. But alas, it's me running out of time, so I reckon that should be it, and hopefully by the end of this I'll have my lovely arcane, not arcane, I wish, ancestral leg bottoms, and that will complete the best in slot mage set. But anyhow, I'll see you guys next time. Tell them, folks.